What is happening, Buzz fam? Get ready to have your minds blown because the news cycle is spinning faster than ever, and we've got the absolute hottest, must-know updates that you won't find anywhere else. From Hollywood drama to cultural shifts, we're diving deep into the stories that are dominating headlines and sparking conversations worldwide. You do not want to miss what's coming up next. First up, we're talking about a film that's already making waves, but not for the reasons you might expect. A major star's co-star is stepping up to defend their latest movie after a controversial ad campaign for a popular jeans brand seemed to tank its opening weekend box office. We've got all the inside scoop on the backlash and the passionate defense that's now hitting the internet. Then, we're shifting gears to the world of fashion and viral marketing. One brand's new denim campaign is absolutely exploding online, racking up millions of views and being hailed for its inclusivity and energy. But it's arriving at a critical moment, as a rival brand faces significant controversy over its own star-studded jeans ad. We'll break down the stark contrast and what it means for the industry. Finally, we're exploring a fascinating cultural commentary that connects advertising, genetics, and even the music charts. It's a deep dive into how a single ad campaign can spark debates about identity, representation, and the very nature of what's considered hot or woke in today's society. Stick around, because this is going to be epic. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Hollywood's latest drama, jeans, and box office blues. Did a controversial ad campaign derail a new film's opening weekend? That's the million-dollar question as Sydney Sweeney's latest movie, Americana, struggles to find its audience, with its opening weekend box office haul reportedly a mere $500,000. The culprit? Many believe it's the fallout from Sweeney's recent American Eagle jeans campaign, which ignited a firestorm of debate. The campaign, featuring the tagline, "Sydney Sweeney has great jeans," played on the homophone with jeans, leading to accusations of tone deafness and even allegations of flirting with eugenics imagery. Critics pointed to the ad's dialogue, where Sweeney muses about jeans determining traits and then connects it to her genes, as particularly problematic in today's sensitive cultural climate. The controversy was so intense that even former President Donald Trump weighed in, praising the ad as the hottest ad out there and criticizing woke advertising, while American Eagle's stock saw a notable surge. Amidst this maelstrom, the film's co-star, singer and actress Halsey, has vociferously defended the movie and its director, Tony Tost. Halsey took to Instagram stories to urge fans to see Americana, emphasizing that cinema comes first, and that the director's vision and the hard work of the crew should not be overshadowed by what she called 24 HR gossip tabloid denim bullsh. Halsey clarified that her support was specifically for the filmmaking team, acknowledging that words are important, but stressing that it wasn't fair to predatorily rip a director and crew for a film completely unrelated to a pretty dumb advertising take. Director Tony Tost himself also commented on the film's soft opening, posting on X, formerly Twitter, that movies often outlive the zeitgeist and expressing curiosity about how Americana will stand up once the current moment passes. The film's premiere itself wasn't without incident, as Sweeney faced a heckler at a screening who shouted, "Stop the ad, that is being racist." American Eagle, while defending the campaign as being about the jeans, ultimately removed the controversial video from their social media accounts, stating, "Her jeans, her story." The entire situation highlights the precarious balance between marketing, celebrity endorsements, and the potential for cultural commentary to significantly impact a project's reception, especially in a hyper-connected and reactive media landscape. But what happens when a competitor's campaign becomes an instant viral sensation, celebrated for everything this controversy stirred up? Get ready, because we're about to see a stark contrast in the world of denim advertising. Denim Wars, Gap's viral hit versus American Eagle's Backlash. In a stark display of contrasting fortunes for denim advertising, Gap's latest campaign featuring the K-pop group Katseye has gone viral, amassing over 20 million views on Instagram alone and drawing widespread praise for its celebration of individuality and inclusivity. The ad, titled "Better in Denim," and directed by Bethany Vargas, showcases Katseye leading a diverse group of dancers in a high-energy routine set to Kelly's 2003 hit, Milkshake. The campaign's minimalist aesthetic and Y2K styling have been noted for their deliberate appeal to youth culture and Gen Z's appreciation for nostalgia. Gap CMO Fabiola Torres stated that the campaign was crafted with intention to amplify culturally relevant voices, celebrate individuality through denim, and spark conversation. A sentiment echoed by Gap CEO Mark Breitbard, who called Katseye a natural fit embodying the spirit of individuality. The ad's impact has been amplified by social media, particularly a viral Instagram post from an Indian mother explaining to her daughter why seeing singer Lara Raj, of Indian descent, featured in the campaign was significant, captioned, "This is why representation matters." The choreography, created by Robbie Blue, has also inspired numerous recreations on TikTok, further boosting the campaign's reach and engagement. This success arrives at a crucial time, drawing a sharp contrast with rival American Eagle's recent denim campaign starring Sydney Sweeney. That campaign, which played on the word jeans with jeans, faced significant backlash for alleged tone deafness and suggestions of eugenics, despite being praised by some conservatives and even seeing American Eagle's stock price jump following Donald Trump's endorsement. While American Eagle defended the campaign's focus on the product itself, they eventually removed the controversial ad from their social media. The success of Gap's Katseye campaign, lauded for its energy, inclusivity, and positive messaging, serves as a powerful counterpoint to the controversy surrounding American Eagle, highlighting a growing demand for authentic representation and thoughtful marketing in the fashion industry. The contrast underscores how brands are navigating cultural sensitivities and consumer expectations, with Gap seemingly hitting the mark with a campaign that resonates deeply with a younger, more diverse audience seeking genuine connection and positive brand values. But how does this all connect to broader cultural conversations about identity, genetics, and even the music industry's evolving landscape? We're about to uncover a fascinating link between advertising, genetics, and the subtle shifts in what's considered culturally relevant. Halsey defends Americana amid Sydney Sweeney ad backlash. Cinema comes first. Singer and actress Halsey has publicly defended the film, Americana, urging fans to support the project and its creative team amidst the controversy surrounding co-star Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad campaign. The film, which marks director Tony Tost's directorial debut, had a subdued opening weekend, reportedly grossing around $500,000, with some attributing the low turnout to the intense public reaction to Sweeney's recent advertising work. Halsey took to Instagram stories on August 21 to express her strong support for the movie, stating, "You should go see this movie, because Tony Tost made an exceptional film, in honor of a genre he knows intimately. Because his work and his vision are greater than the 24HR gossip, tabloid denim bullsh." She emphasized that film enthusiasts should prioritize the art form itself, asserting that the project's essence lies in its commitment to cinema. This statement comes in the wake of criticism directed at American Eagle's campaign featuring Sweeney, which used a pun connecting jeans and jeans and was accused by some of promoting a problematic message. While American Eagle defended the campaign as being about the jeans, Halsey clarified that her support was directed at the filmmaking team and their artistic integrity. She acknowledged the importance of words in the current climate, but argued against what she perceived as unfair criticism of the director and crew for a film that is entirely separate from the advertising controversy. "I don't, however, think that it's fair for the news cycle to predatorily rip a hardworking director and his hardworking crew for this film that is completely separate from and unrelated to a pretty dumb advertising take," she wrote, encouraging followers to look closer if her message of support wasn't clear. Director Tony Tost also shared his perspective on the film's performance, noting on X, formerly Twitter, that films often transcend the initial cultural moment of their release. As a first-time filmmaker, he expressed his anticipation to see how Americana might be received once the immediate buzz surrounding the controversy subsides. The situation highlights the challenges faced by independent films when their stars become embroiled in public debates, and the efforts made by those involved to separate artistic merit from external controversies. But how do these seemingly disparate events in fashion and film tie into a larger, more complex cultural narrative about identity and representation? We're about to explore how genetics, advertising, and even the music charts are reflecting a fascinating, and perhaps unsettling, cultural shift. Genes, and cultural currents, decoding the Sydney Sweeney ad controversy. The recent advertising campaign for American Eagle featuring actress Sydney Sweeney has ignited a significant cultural debate, touching upon themes of genetics, race, and the very definition of woke versus woke-busting. The controversy, which saw Sweeney murmur genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. "My genes are blue," while interacting with a pair of denims, was amplified by comments from former President Donald Trump praising the ad as the hottest ad out there and criticizing woke advertising. This endorsement, coupled with Trump's earlier remarks about undocumented migrants having bad genes, suggests a broader cultural conversation around biological determinism and racial hierarchy. The ad's homophonic play on genes and genes, particularly with Sweeney, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Republican, has been interpreted by some as a subtle, perhaps unintentional, commentary on Instagram face, a popular online aesthetic often described as distinctly white but ambiguously ethnic, which The New Yorker traced to a mix of social media editing and cosmetic procedures. The debate extends into the music industry, with observations about the rise of artists like Morgan Wallen and Alex Warren, whose music is described as having a blurry homogeneity and sounding simply white and American. This trend coincides with country music surging past rap and pop in popularity, despite criticisms about the genre's lack of diversity, particularly for Black women. While artists like Beyoncé, with her album Cowboy Carter, have introduced new audiences to country music and highlighted the contributions of Black artists, they have faced challenges in mainstream recognition within the genre. This contrasts sharply with the commercial success of artists like Wallen, whose career has reportedly recovered after a past incident involving a racial slur. The narrative is further complicated by Beyoncé's own Levi's ad, which used the slogan "Reimagine" to promote the idea that nothing is predetermined. The convergence of these discussions, from a controversial genes ad to the shifting landscape of popular music, suggests a complex cultural moment where advertising, celebrity, and societal values are intertwined, prompting introspection on identity, representation, and the underlying messages conveyed through popular culture. But what happens when a single ad campaign becomes a lightning rod for these complex cultural conversations, impacting everything from film box office to brand perception? We're diving deeper into the fallout and the passionate defenses that are now dominating the headlines. And that's a wrap on another explosive episode of Billy Buzz. We've covered the drama surrounding Sydney Sweeney's film and the jeans ad controversy, the viral success of Gap's inclusive campaign, the passionate defense from Halsey, and the fascinating cultural commentary linking genetics and advertising. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and ring the notification bell. Let us know in the comments which story blew your mind the most. You can also follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay buzzed.